how can I work in collaboration with you to make your health the best it can be? And that's what I encourage all your listeners to do. Your health starts with you. It's your most important job you have on the planet, taking care of that one and only body you have.
I think
How's that?
I think it's tremendous value for our listeners, including myself. And if they only heard this show, I think they can extract something from it. And I absolutely love the cover of your website where you have the statement, lifestyle first, natural therapies next, and drugs last. And I think if more people paid attention just to that alone, they would have a better understanding of what would make them better just in general as people and health-wise and all the above. So thank you for that philosophy. Thank you so much for being on the show today. I love that we can bring value to our listeners, and this is, as I mentioned already, it's tremendous value for people to learn more about their health. So if you're listening, please visit the website. And Doctor, any closing statements for our listeners?
Well, I just gave it to you, but I think look at, clean food, clean water, clean air, really support yourself and your well-being. Your health is up to you. I'll say that again. And, really take care of yourself because you deserve it.
Yeah, well, we really appreciate that sentiment. So thank you so much for being on the show.
You're welcome. Stay healthy, everybody.
Well, there you go. Some great education from the doctor and all that he believes. And I hope somebody picked some pointers up there and really hope that this changes somebody's life, because I know I feel so good in the life that I'm living. And as I mentioned before the show, that I'm going to start employing some of his tactics. I love when he talks about just getting out and getting your feet on the grass or on the ground if you've been on the iPhone and the computer too much. And, you think back when you were a kid, there's nothing like running through the grass, especially barefoot. And I've even tried to get my kids outside with their shoes off a little bit more recently. They spend a lot of time on the iPhone. So on his website, it says the origin of the word doctor is the Latin docere, meaning to teach. And I think that's interesting because that's what Dr. Elson is all about, is teaching health and education and helping people become proactive in their journey towards optimal health. So anyways, thank you so much for listening to the show. If you enjoyed it, share it with friends, family. If you can, take the time, please, on iTunes and give us a rating or a comment. It would mean the world to me. That's how we stay alive. And people look at those things to see if they want to listen to the show. And everybody said so many kind things to me via text and email and in person. I just hope that you can take a minute to put that out there on iTunes and rate us. If you're listening on Spreaker or iCloud, iHeartRadio, all those have rating systems, and I'd love to get some information back from you. And, along with physical health, the mental health side, I spend a lot of time with David Meltzer, as I always mention. And again, he teaches me that every morning when you wake up, think positive thoughts. Think about how you have more than enough in the things that you have. And I think you'll be grateful for the list that you can come up with every day. And that will just set your day off right with some positive vibrations and then maybe off into a workout and some good breakfast. But David's teachings have really changed my life in the last several months, and I thank him for that. And if you don't know where to find him, catch him on davidmeltzer.com. He's got a great website, and you can also follow him on social media. I'm Jim Riley. I'm your host. Thank you again for tuning in. We look forward to presenting another great show next week. So hopefully you have a great week. It's hump day. Go out there and make some differences. Take care.